Welcome learners in the series of videos on topology. We are looking at countability properties, and in the previous video we have seen the definition of first countable space. Let us recall a topological space X is said to be first countable at X if there exists a countable collection of neighborhoods of X such that if you take any other neighborhood of X, it will contain one of the elements from this collection, and this collection is called the countable basis, right? It's called a basic neighborhood basis for X. Okay, and if X is countable, first countable at every point X in X, then we say that X is first countable. Okay, and then we were looking at the example. So let us look at this example again. So let's take a discrete topological space. So if we take a discrete topological space, then a discrete topological space is first countable. If you take any discrete topological space, it will be first countable. Why? Okay, as usual, you can search why it is so. So if you take any discrete topology, like if you take any non-empty set X and you take a discrete topology on that set X, it's always guaranteed that that topology will be a first countable. Okay, let us take another example. So let us talk about a finite set. So if we have a finite set, so if X is a finite set, then on this finite set X, if you take any topology, okay, so on a finite set X, any topology, then any topology on this set X on X is first countable. Okay, again you can justify this. Why it is so? So what I said is, if you take any finite set, on that finite set if you define any topology, of course if it is discrete topology, then it will be first countable. So if you define any topology on this finite set X, then it will be always first countable. Okay, let us take a particular example, say a matrix space. So let us take a matrix space and let's talk about its countability, first countability. Okay, so the statement is every matrix space is first countable. Okay, in fact we'll talk about the second countability as well, but this here we will say every matrix space is first countable. Okay, so let us show that this matrix space is first countable. So let us take a matrix space first. Say proof for solution. Let us prove this. Every matrix space is first countable. So let us take a matrix space first. So let X be a matrix space, not matrix space, and we need to show that this X is first countable. Okay, so to show that this is first countable, that means we have to show that at every X we have the given property. So for that, let us take our arbitrary point X. So let a point X belongs to X, and we now need to get the neighborhood basis for X. Okay, and since it's a matrix space, we can talk about the open balls. So for this X, let us take a set Vx, which is a neighborhood basis for X, to be set of all ball around X. So your center is X, and for this let us take this radius as 1 upon n. Okay, so you take a set of all balls of radius 1 by n, and of course our n is nothing but is from a natural number. So this is the basis, neighborhood basis. That is that Vx is neighborhood basis. Why so? So to show that this is a neighborhood basis, what we need to get is to take any open set which contains x and show that there exists a element of this set which contains in that open set. That means this will be the neighborhood basis of x, small x. And in that case, we can say that this space x is first countable at small x. And since x was arbitrary, we can claim that this space x is a first countable space. So let us prove that this is a neighborhood basis. Now to show that this is neighborhood basis, let me change the color. So let us show that this is neighborhood basis. And to show that this is neighborhood basis, let us take an open set which contains x. Okay. So let U, capital U, be an open set containing x. What is our aim? Our aim is to get to show that there is at least one element of this set which contains inside U. Okay. Now, since this is open, since U is open and x belongs to U is open set containing x means U is open and x belongs to U. And since it's a metric space, by definition of open set, what we know is this implies there exists a radius r greater than 0 such that we can find an open ball around x of radius r which contains inside U. And of course x belongs to this, that we know. Okay, but we cannot say that this is the required element from this Vx. Why? Because in this case we have taken a particular open balls of radius 1 upon n, but there is no guarantee that this r which is greater than 0 is of the form 1 upon n for some n belongs to natural number. So what is the guarantee that there exists an element of this kind which belongs to U? That is what we want to find. And for showing this, our Archimedean property will come to our help. Right. So since we have r greater than 0, by Archimedean property we can say that there is some n naught which is less than there exists some n naught such that 1 upon n naught is less than r. Okay. So by Archimedean property, let us take that n naught. Archimedean property we can say that there exists some natural number n naught belongs to n such that 1 upon n naught will be less than r. Because r was positive, this property tells us that there exists some n naught such that 1 upon n naught will be less than r. So of course, if we have a ball around x of radius r, and if 1 upon n naught is less than r, then ball around x of radius 1 upon n naught will be contained inside this. Okay, it is something like this. So suppose we have r, this is our x. So open ball means open intervals, right? So x plus r, x minus r will be this, and since this is less than r, it will be inside, right? It cannot be outside r. So, and of course, this will be inside the bigger open ball. So same thing is true for any open arbitrary metric open space. So this implies ball around x of radius 1 upon n naught is contained inside ball around x of radius r, right? And from here we can say that this ball around x of radius r contained inside U. And almost done. What we have proved? We have proved that is this x belongs to ball around x because it's the center of radius 1 upon n naught. So of course this ball around x of radius 1 upon n naught is of course the element from Vx, and then this is contained inside U. What does that mean? That means x is first countable, because this x was arbitrary, right? And we proved that this space x is first countable at small x, and since x was arbitrary, we can claim that this x is first countable space, first countable space. So I hope this is clear. To show that some any space is first countable at some point x, remember we need to show that there exists some basis neighborhood, right? Neighborhood basis. So that if you take any open set, you should find one element from this basis, neighborhood basis. We can manage to show that, then we can show that the space is first countable. Of course, I found the neighborhood basis to be like this. Okay, and of course you can find something else, but that basis, neighborhood basis, that existence you should show. If you manage to show that, we can say that the space is first countable. Okay, so in the next video, let us prove that lower limit topology, that is RL, is first countable. Okay, that may be a short video, but let us make a separate video on to show that lower limit topology RL is first countable. So see you in the next video.